Hi everyone, and thanks to all those who reached out with questions this past week. So let's get to it. Lady A225 tweeted and asked, will you support the impeachment process? You know, this is a very difficult time, I think. This impeachment process has become very politicized over in the House. As you can see by Speaker Pelosi going out very early and saying, you know, they're going down this road without even having any testimony, any kind of transcripts or anything of this nature. And so as a senator, my job is to be eventually the juror in this process. And so we're waiting over here in the Senate to see what happens in the House. I'm certainly watching it. And when it comes to the Senate, I'm going to do as you would expect me to do. I'm going to listen, learn, and then make my judgments as any juror does who serves on a jury panel. So hopefully, you know, we can resolve this, but the political aspects of it has been very disappointing to me. There's lots of work we could be doing and we should be doing. Sierra reached out on Facebook and asked, are we ever going to have affordable internet access? Sierra, that is something I've worked on from day one here in the Senate, creating my Capito Connect program where I've reached out to USDA, and now USDA has much more many more dollars aimed at the Reconnect program or Connecting America program through our rural areas, and we've scored some really good hits here in West Virginia for some of our rural areas, some help with that. We've also I've had FCC commissioners come in and look about what telehealth would look, how much better it would look in West Virginia if we had more and broadband deployment. The education aspects of it are something we talk about all the time. So I am very committed to this as sort of the last or the newest leg on the stool of our infrastructure. We have got to have not just broadband access, but it's got to be robust and it's got to be affordable. So we're working every day. Let us know your communities where you're not served or where you're underserved, and we'll get to work on it to see what we can do. It's a passion of mine. So this week also is, I think, something that is very, very important to know. Several weeks ago, I got a question on miner pensions. We know that our over almost 26,000 miners in West Virginia are subject to losing their pensions. And these are hard work pensions, they're paid into pensions, and because of the bankruptcies that we've had, the fund is going insolvent. And our miners deserve to have the pensions that they've earned and that we here as Americans, I think, really know that they deserve. And so just this morning, we introduced the Bipartisan Miners Act, American Miners Act, which solves the pension problem for over 92,000 miners. The UMWA has worked hard on this. I've worked with Senator Manchin on this as well. And I was able to secure Senator McConnell's co-sponsorship here, which is, I think, very critical at this junction where 2020 is the time where these pensions are set to run into serious problems, that we're going to have a solution here. So we're still working it. We're working it hard, but I think today has been a good day to move the ball forward. If you have a question for next week, please comment below. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Have a great weekend and a very good Veterans Day.